presents New York Yankees baseball.
And 171 strikeouts in 151 innings.
We are underway here in the Bronx. Swing and miss, 0-2 on Neto. Teams 10 of those runs coming via the home run. 7 home runs. Pitch outside. That one is clubbed down the left field line. It is a fair ball, and it bounces into the seats. A leadoff double for Neto. Runs in the first 2 games. Neto, big lead off second. And Mike Trout down on Shawnoel. They have not had a winning record since 2015. Nice play by Jazz. Gets up, fires, got him. Put a star next to that. Be disseminated without express written consent of the New York Yankees. So Judge. And that one's pulled and knocked down by Peraza. Fires to first and picked by Bellinger takes high. Skied the other way. Bellinger walked in the first pinch hitters in the game yesterday. And Bellinger had a Neto to first, and they double up Caballero.
A guy from Ohio that met him at the plate was actually on.
1-1 inside. McMahon jackknifes out of the way. 2-2. And those are the kind of plays that happen. Skied left field. Low in the corner. Low makes the play. 1-0 on O'Hoppe as he starts off the 5th, and that one is clubbed to left field. No chance for Bellinger. See ya. A long home run into the bleachers for O'Hoppe in the stadium where you fell in love with the game.
Well, he barehanded that with no glove across his body.
That ball goes into the left field bleachers, and somebody threw the ball back. just like O'Hoppe did all those years ago. O'Hoppe. And that's strike 3.
Right down the middle of the plate.
Neto takes the ball, 1-0.
So he would do it all the time. Get a little extra time.
Saw yesterday.
It's even in his songs.
And a strike to Neto. And that's ball 4.
This is what you don't want to do, is put people ahead of him where you really can't pitch around him. And that walk has done that.
Driven out to right field and deep. Going back, Judge. Track. Wall. See ya. Trout's done it again. His 4th home run of the series. Pitch upstairs. So 3 home runs.
Man, but baseball's a better sport when Mike Trout is held in action in this series.
And a strike. Good change up there in the count. Soft ground ball, second base. Chisholm. 2 down.
Leave some of the bombs that he was hitting. And
hit sharply. Nice play by Caballero. Sets and fires. He gets it down. Grisham leads off. Swings at the first pitch. Shallow fly ball to left. Low's there. Low puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out. 244 bus, which would take you over the Whitestone Bridge, and you get off in the Shea Stadium stop. They want me to go alone. Well, it's funny you mention that because today's the anniversary. The game was by Disco Dan Ford of the Twins. Rudy May started for the Yankees. 2 away.
With a Disco Dan Ford.
That one's popped up by Judge. Shonowell makes the play.
All right, well.
Thank you very much.
That was Jackie Robinson's last public appearance. New pitcher for the Yankees. In a dugout one day, it turned out to be Frank Robinson for the Indians. And it was in Sap, and he said, today we're all number 42. And Pee Wee Reese was from Kentucky. And a lot. Strike to Peraza. Off the glove of Hill. Karam's out to Caballero. And he'll get Peraza. And they certainly did that. Lowe tries to bunt. Right back to Hill. That's a Tim Hill inning right there. Doing what he felt very uncomfortable about it. And when there was talk about the NBA 0-1 on Bellinger. But the brilliance of that logo, if you take a look at it, Paul. Grounded to first, diving stop by Shonowell. And he flips to Kahanowitz, and they get Bellinger, although Bellinger. And if you see the logo right there, Paul.
It's like that the famous paintings, and I never understood this. How you go and see.
Miss Lisa looks at you wherever you go. Grounded, foul.
That's Mona Lisa.
Tough night for Stanton against home runs for the Angels. A 2-run shot by Trout. Jazz still sitting. Crowd of 40.
My wife and I, it felt like summer. I mean, it was what, mid-80s today.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
You were lying to me when you were texting me.
They're up 3-0 after 2.
I was just looking down, the ball, because if they were catching balls and there was no net there, the fans would be over there trying to get every single baseball. I got to say.
Logan O'Hoppe takes
what it's like to walk in with one present with 2 kids. So I'm going to have to leave you hanging because for my tribe at this point.
2-0. You mentioned the price of the ticket, but I think I actually had my parents drive me to the stadium, and I went to the advanced ticket window, and I had a ticket to that game. But the biggest deal was check swing, slow roller, going to be a tough play. Jazz Chisholm makes it. Was David Day? It was broken.
That's all. That's awesome. That's funny.
Fly ball center field. They retire Frazier. I can't believe it was 50 years ago.
Oh.
Now, Brian Hoke, who covers the Yankees for MLB.com, had all if they've remodeled Yankee Stadium 2 into Yankee Stadium 3 in the year 2026 at a cost of several billion. He was only a couple of years off. 4 home runs in the series. That's why the hit by pitch on Neto was so huge.
It's a split finger. Cruz could not control it. So, this is a different day, obviously. So that's a good sign to get ahead.
Now 1-2. Now, what do you think? Hits that one sharply and past diving Caballero. He really stung that ball. Neto going to third, and he's out. A good throw by Bellinger. Wells leads off and fouls the ball away against Cohen. Gave the Angels a lead. Perfect bunt by Wells. Wow, he could add a double on that, but he stops at first with. Here's Caballero, and Wells goes. Neto thought about going to second, but because Wells was going, he makes it. They make the end.
Right.
The Yankees are the only team to do that. Every other team does it on Sundays. The Yankees do it every day. Ryan McMahon swings in. McMahon looking for his first big Yankee moment in 2026. Strike.
Well,
1-2. Two and two on McMahon. Number 9. Fouled away. Last time up. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fouled it. Trent Grisham.
well, Goldschmidt's such a weapon.
I'm sure that line drive, and it's caught by Frazier. Goldschmidt hit it right.
Ballpark. But I think McMahon, if he kind of gets that top hand more in that position, it brought back so many memories of just hitting one-handed batting practice and stuff, just to remind yourself to get your top hand in.
Kept pausing, and you knew who he was talking about, but he said, like, call him. and Jack asked him, well, what do you call him? He goes, call him Head. So Jason Zilla goes, it's. And he also revealed, Paul, that the other nickname that the team has for 2-2 on Adele now down. He must have made a compelling argument to have it drop from 7 to 4.
Yeah.
6.
Wow.
That one is blistered into the seats. Hope everybody's okay. It was over the screen, so I was able to get it. Ground ball, McMahon. There's one. On the first. It's a double play around the hole. Tap slowly off the bat of Moncada. Hedrick Fields flips to Rice. Good inning for the Texas Rangers. So Pomeranz hit shortly and backhanded by Neto. Fires the first. Hoppy. And there's a strike. Big cut, trying to tie it right there. High pop-up. Shonowell, foul territory near the stand. Bellinger pops it up. Peraza. Quite an inning for Pomeranz, the heart of. David Bednar comes in. There's a ground ball grab by Caballero. Fires the first. And they got him. A beautiful. Here's Lowe. Now, Mickey Rivers had a reputation. Really struggled. I mean, got hit hard all the time. And back in those days, he yanked hard. He said, don't have him come in.
Yeah, he was originally drafted.
And down goes Lowe. Figueroa, two guys instrumental in the 2 Yankee championships. There's the strike to all.
I was almost wondering, as easy as Pomeranz got through that inning, if he might just roll the dice with him, because you know he had a tough night. You're gonna give him the ball again.
Good inning for Bednar. We're tough times tonight. The shot of 2-0. Away, in the count 3-0. In his career, 2 blown saves against the Yankees.
Out getting loose, because if Stanton gets on.
Three-two. Teodosio on the run and leaps and makes the play. Oh, they put him in for deep. Jazz. And not only was that speed ball, but I mean, there were hops.
Everything against Stanton because that ball was hammered.
One with the bat to no avail. 1-2 as he swings over the slider. Popped up. And it drops. Peraza and Neto looking at each other, and it drops.
Caught in the middle of the baseline, but it's just human nature.
And tying run at first. There he goes. Throw to second. 7 stolen bases.
And Romano no different.
Now would he dare go to third? Now
you got to be really sure, obviously, but
3-2. 3-2. And he walked. Took for McMahon. Caballero's at the plate. Strike. Misses the old inside move. Another good slider in the count. Runners go. Fouled away. They probably had it stolen. Runners go.